Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading. This is for October 19th, 2014. So I think I'm going to do a 5-card spread with the chicken cards and then pull one tree magic. So I'll do past, present, future, healing, and then overall message. And then the first card I draw here will be the indicator card for the reading. Traction, the Rowan tree, transformation and regeneration, encouragement and protection, quicken new things to be born. Okay, so, interesting. Well, in the past position we have Little Spirit Angel, and she has to do with making a decision. So, because it's the past position, and then in the present we have getting over some chronic condition, I want to say that we may not have been as open to a decision in the past, because if you're too if you're too overwhelmed with things, if you're in a chronic state of stress, which is what we're getting over now, decisions might not have been able to be made. You know, even though there's a desire, there's a want. It's about finding those tools and those skills and the knowledge and everything that it takes to get over problems. And then as you really are freed up in your kind of your movement through life, or what you're capable of doing and what you're capable of enjoying, and you know, as you get over chronic states of things that might have kept you almost like imprisoned. You know, I think of Artika Waindata, the imprisonment, you know, where sometimes, you know, if there's chronic stress or post-traumatic stress or any type of stress or ongoing thing that continually happens and you know, kind of morphs our ability to live. It impacts our ability to live. So because of that, we have Little Spirit. Either we weren't able to make a decision and we wanted to, or maybe we made decisions that were not serving us. Like, we couldn't make the right decisions to serve ourselves, you know. So maybe there in the past there was. I almost want to say I see this a lot. I see people doing split decisions, where they want to do this, so they're trying to do that, but they don't want to do this, but they're still doing that. So even though they're doing it and they're in it, still they want to be somewhere else, and they're also choosing that way, but they're not really choosing any way fully, because they can't. There's something holding them back from making the full decision, or really making the choices that all go together in the same set of life. If you're making contradictory choices, so even though there's the right choices, there's also the wrong choices, or something is being blocked where the choice is going sideways. But anyway, Little Spirit Angel is that Be conscious of messages, conscious of what you're getting through your hunches and your senses and your feelings, and really listen to those, and kind of figure out the reason you're having them and allow them to guide you. Also, just feel what's right, feel what calms you, fits you. That's what your little spirit guides and your spirit angels and in your sensory body that's connected to them is telling you. So follow that, and have no fear. Just take that path that you need to take, because, well, I think we also need to really feel over things. We need to feel beyond things. We need to feel like we're laughing at things and not being bothered by them or hurt or plagued or, I don't know, not being influenced or, taken over by anything negative, because that's a chronic state of stress or strain that we're getting over now. So, just do it. It's your right. Don't let things bother you, and move away from them. And sometimes I was in a chronic state because it was a living situation, before. Actually, that's pretty much always my chronic states, living situations. But even though you kind of have to be in them, you can stay beyond them and know that you're moving out of them. Know that is your way, even though it might take you a little while to get out. You're moving out. So allow that, allow the earth and the physical world to catch up with your mind, but move your mind where you want it to be, and it feels a lot better. Like just knowing you're doing that decision, you're going that way, even if you can't, if you're stuck a little bit. So. Anyway, then we move into the future, which is total social group that really loves and supports you. So there's a social network that is very strong, and it's very connected to the soul. It's supportive of the spirit. It's supportive of the soul. It's supportive of your heart. It's supportive of your essential you. So that's Illuminata. It's almost like a spiritual community. It's because the bond is based in truth, and it's caring. It's the right kind of relationship that you want, and a group coming together with this level of relationship that is really positive. Illuminata was named after the Illuminati in its positive form. I know it's not negative, or I've heard negative things, but the concept of it is people coming together in kind of a social gatherings to influence the world with like kind of spiritual secrets, or honoring one another in their ability to create things and produce things and share, where people are allowed to flourish rather than be shut down. So people work together to relate to one another, so that the person can grow and feel good and be supported and strong. So our healing card here is lavender, and lavender has to do with shaking things off and cleansing the skin, cleansing the aura, strengthening yourself, but getting into a state of relaxation where you feel good. And if there's things it's kind of like this, except this is more chronic. This is usually more superficial. Maybe this stuff is becoming superficial and you can just shake it off now, but this is about shaking it off, relaxing, tending to yourself. Lavender is used for relaxation, but and it's also cleansing to the skin. So it has to do with really kind of taking off whatever has been put on you by someone else, and just shaking that off, shaking off experiences, shaking off other people's thoughts, shaking off their mind, shaking off anything that you don't need to be bothered with. If people have their problems, those are their problems. Shake it off from your sense of self, from your aura. And then we have the overall message card, which is Da Vinci. So it's interesting because there's this this real strong movement into something positive here, and really kind of having this transformation process happen here. But Da Vinci is skills and talents, and it's almost like that's like a product of the, you know, the social group too, where they are able to live the life path that they want to live. They're able to express themselves and do their creative works and be that Renaissance person. They're able to, you know, work in full in many different ways for society and produce many things. And this, you know, this is really the individual skills and talents, but, you know, this is the support system that allows these to come out. It nurtures this within a person, you know, the living the life of passion and creation and just expression. And, you know, he was so well-rounded with, you know, being an inventor and like an engineer, and he was a guide, and he assisted royalty, and he painted, and he wrote, and he's brilliant. So he was able to live out all of these parts of him in the physical world and express them, and, you know, nurture them. And people allowed him to do that. He was able to do that. But we have, you know, it's always a community that promotes or allows for an individual, or it doesn't. And you know, really, in my whole moving process to Thailand, it's really about seeking that community too. And I do have people from my past, but, you know, where can I find a community of people that I really connect with here, you know? And we need to find these communities to bring out our sense of self and our gifts and our talents, and, you know, to be able to be in that energy and the light of life, of living life, you know. That's when you're living life, when you can really be able to have the time and the expression in all your different ways of being. So attraction, transformation and regeneration, encouragement and protection quicken things to be born. So it's, wow, that's interesting. So this is transformation, this is regeneration. Encouragement and protection, that's your community, quicken new things to be born. And I just see these projects coming out here. So attraction, it's almost like attraction of everything we need, and attraction both of energies and of life, of the physical world. It seems like we have both here. Attraction of energies to get you transformed and regenerated, and then the physical world, things coming in and being expressed. So, okay, I hope everyone got what they needed out of this today, and I will see you again tomorrow. I'll try and do outdoor readings, but sometimes I can't if it's like drizzling or raining or something. So, but anyway, hopefully we get outside for the next one. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.